What's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to color my hair from this natural black to blonde. I'm going to go platinum blonde, and I'm going to just run through all the products today that we're about to use, and I'm going to show you the proper way to color your hair at home, okay? So you always need gloves. Gloves are so important. You have to use gloves. And today I'm going to be using color remover because I rinse my hair. Let me just say this one thing. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I have been doing hair professionally for about 8 years, but all my life. Only hairstylists know what that means. When you've been doing something all your life, but then you just have to go get licensed and stuff to get it, to be professional with it. So I'm going to be using a color remover because this is one thing that I hate is when I ask clients. I never believe my clients. Never. When I ask them questions because they never tell me the truth. So I'm going to be using a color remover because I have rinsed my hair and I don't know if it's all out. And in order for me to get a nice even coat for my color, I have to use color remover so I can get all of that color out of my hair. Then we're going to be using Wella Color Charm. I love Wella. I love Wella. I love Wella. It's like my favorite hair color. I'm not really familiar with Clairol too much, but this always gives me the result that I'm looking for. And it was about $5 in a beauty supply store, and I'm going to be using color T28 because I want that real pale. I want it really, really white, a really white blonde. And we're going to be using shimmer lights. You use shimmer lights when you're going blonde because it takes the yellow out of your hair. So after I bleach, I will be using this. And I'm going to be using a 30 volume cream developer today. They didn't have everything I wanted in the beauty supply store, but I promise you guys, I'm going to start taking y'all on beauty supply store hauls, telling y'all which I should buy out of the beauty supply, which I shouldn't buy out of the beauty supply store. I think that's very important because the beauty supply store is like a haven for everybody to do DIY projects and things that they have no clue about. And because I'm a professional, I am going to show you the proper way. So let's just get started with this. Okay, so I have my color remover in the bowl, and as you can see, it's blue. Now, let me just tell you a little difference about the bleach and how when it's blue and when it's like white. Like BW normally comes white. And because I don't have much of the blue powder, I'm gonna use BW so I can spot check whatever color didn't lift fast enough for me. So when the bleach powder is blue, this is normally the best powder to use when you're trying to go blonde, really, really blonde, because it lifts the hair color and it takes the yellow out. When you're using the white powder, it usually lifts and it doesn't lift the yellow out. You have to leave the color on like a little longer so that it can, really take the yellow because your hair has layers to it. So the cortex of your hair strand would be like, it will go from brown and break down red and then yellow, and then it'll get all the way to white. So that's the reason why your bonds get weaker whenever you are coloring your hair, because you're literally stripping each layer one by one. So that's why you get to see that color contrast from darkest brown to white. So I'm going to be using 30 volume developer. The biggest thing that I wanted to do today is use Olaplex, and I went to every beauty supply store in my neighborhood and they didn't have any Olaplex. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure I give myself a really good treatment, and I'm going to walk y'all through the process as well. So right now I'm going to mix the 30 volume developer. I like to start off 2 parts powder, 1 part developer, because I like it to be a little thick. I don't like it too watery. So I eyeball it because I've been doing this for a long time. And I just take a little spatula Excuse me, I gotta go inside my little case. I'm gonna show y'all my little travel case because I freelance, so you gotta have all your stuff in one place at all times. So you see how it's giving me like a real pancake-like. Okay. Now that I have the bleach all over, I'm going to, first of all, put on a shower cap so I can speed up the process. Heat speeds the process up. So that's what I'm going to do. So I can make this a little bit faster. And I'll be back to show you guys how it turns out. Shower capper. Okay, I'm back. And you can, as you can see, it's really blonde, but my roots are still pretty dark. So, ooh, bleach is really like not a joke, not something you play with. So I'm just gonna reapply some bleach to my roots just so I can get my roots really, really good, and then the whole thing will be even. And it's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. It's bleaching the ends first, and then it's not making me have hot roots. Hot roots means your roots were bleached first, and then your ends are darker. And we don't want that. We want an even coat of color. Really want to work on this back because I can't see, and I won't know until I'm done. Okay, I didn't want to skip this process. I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you guys actual footage of what I'm doing instead of like cutting, coming back, washing my hair. So this is me sitting under the dryer with the bleach. I literally sat under the dryer for like 10 minutes because you are making the bleach like move faster when you apply heat to it. So you have to be very, very, very careful. It already moves fast, and I'm already talking too much. So here we go. So as you can see, my roots are really dark, and it's a little bit of yellow. It's a little bit of yellow, but that's fine because I'm going to tone my hair. And when I use my toner, first I'm going to shimmer lights it with some shimmer lights. So when I use this shampoo will take away that yellow. And I'm going to actually show you guys how it looks before I shampoo it and after I shampoo it. Okay, you guys, we're in my kitchen and I'm about to wash my hair out. I'm about to wash this bleach out right now. And you can see how it oxidized. And my roots are still a little dark. But you know what? Hair looks better when the roots are dark because it looks more natural. But I really want it white. So I'm about to use the shimmer lights. And then I'm going to rinse it. Okay. My hair is like really, really blonde, and it's still a lot of yellow, which you can see. Now, this is before I even use shimmer lights, and you can see like my edges a little bit, which I'm not gonna re-bleach because it is what it is at this point. But I always have an issue with my edges, always. But I'm gonna conceal it in a little ways. I have my tricks, and yeah, it's some dark spots. And see, the best thing you can do, what I'm going to show you is, I am actually going to fix it. But this is what we call a bleach bath. So since I shampooed my hair and now it contains water, the bleach is not going to be as strong at this point. So now I can like slap bleach on it and I can lift it. It moves a little slower, but it still works. And this is what you can do to kind of spot check areas when you're bleaching your hair at home and it's still dark areas. You can definitely use more bleach. There's no rule against it. Okay, let me get started. All right, put my gloves back on. And I showed you guys in the kitchen how I had like my edges was like really, really dark. And I actually want to show you guys the back. So the back is like really yellow. And I'm going to get rid of that using the shimmer lights. But I'm going to basically spot check it with some more bleach. This is the perfect time to fix any areas that needs to be fixed when bleaching. And just disclaimer, like I really don't recommend for anybody to like go home and try to do this, but like I said before, if you're gonna do it, just do it right. But this is definitely for professional use only, and it's not for DIY projects. It's not for any of that. Okay, so I'm gonna use 2 parts developer, 1 part bleach. So I have like a little bit of bleach that I scooped out, and I'm going to put like a lot of developer. Because like I said, we are spot checking. We don't want to give a full bleach. We just want to give it a little bleach bath. And because my hair already contains water in it, it's going to like be way milder than it would have been originally. So you see how watery the consistency is? It's a lot watery, a lot more watery than it was before. And I'm just gonna apply that. You wanna wipe off the excess. And I'm just gonna apply it to my edges like so. Actually in the middle of shampooing my hair, and as you can see, it's already like really white. And this is just from me using the Shimmer Light shampoo. And it's really like taking the yellow out as I'm like shampooing it. And the most important thing is to like let the shampoo work its magic and like leave it on your head for like 5 minutes. And whatever is still yellow, that's what the toner is gonna get rid of. Wow. Okay. So guys, you see how blonde my hair is now. All right, I'm gonna put my cape back on because you gotta protect yourself and your clothes if you want to do this properly. Okay. That of my cape / bib is on. Gloves. Don't get fancy and start thinking you can do things without gloves. Because you can't. Like, I could do it. I could do it. But you can't. Alright, so my gloves is on. And I'm going to take you through the toning process. Honestly, I would bleach my roots again, but I don't want to over process my hair. And that's the biggest thing when trying to go blonde, is like not keep bleaching over and over. Okay, so you want to shake the bottle and pour all the contents that's in the bottle in your mixing bowl. And for this, it says pre-lighting hair to the required level before applying toner. Mix 1 part Wella color charm toning with 2 parts 20 volume Wella color cream developer. Color charm developer. It doesn't matter what developer you use. They just trying to push their brand. So I'm using Superstar. This is from the beauty supply store, and I know everybody's seen this. It's not the best, but it's not the worst, and it does the trick because developer is developer to me. But I prefer cream developers. For some reason, I just like cream. Okay, so to get even amounts, I like to pour the developer in the bottle, 2 parts, to be even, because I don't have my measuring mixing bowl. Add that to the bowl, and then 1 more. Now, if you're someone with really long hair, you want to get 2 bottles of this. 2 bottles is sufficient enough for 1 person's head. And if you have really long hair, let me just say this as well. Just because I'm doing this to my hair and how my hair is coming out, like you see what I'm doing, that does not mean that your hair is going to come out this way. A lot of factors go into when you're coloring your hair. Like, if you take medications, if you are on steroids of any kind, like asthma, and then you take some type of steroid, if you've colored your hair before put a rinse in it. All of that are factors as to why sometimes when you're coloring your hair, it doesn't necessarily turn out the way you want it. Or you watch these videos and you get hyped like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the beauty supply store and I'm gonna do this to myself. No. Go get it professionally colored, because at the end of the day, you will save yourself a lot of money and heartache, because you'll be upset when your hair doesn't come out the way you want it. And honestly, real color, like if you're getting something like this, you're going to be spending like over $500 to get your hair colored. It's a process and it's time consuming, and it could be 8 hours, 10 hours, 13 hours. Now, back to this. This, you see how it's like really jelly-like? That's how you want the consistency to be. And then you're going to want to let this sit for 5 minutes so that the color can do what it's supposed to do, so it can evenly coat your hair. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, now that we let the color sit for 5 minutes, I'm going to start applying it to my hair. That this color is in, you have to let it sit for 40 minutes. Listen to the rules on the box. 40 minutes, and then you can wash it out. And when I wash it out, I'm going to wash it out with some shimmer because it's going to make it even whiter. And I'm going to sit under the dryer with a treatment. And then I'm going to style it in front of you guys so y'all can see my final results. Okay, I just want to give you guys a little bit of insight on what's going on with my hair right now. So I know the lighting and everything is not that great because I'm letting it process for 40 minutes, but I didn't want to sit in front of the camera for 40 minutes to do that. So I'm just letting you guys know that it's oxidizing. The color is coming out great. It's really lifting all that yellow, but it's like tingling. It's a really tingly sensation. It's working. I know that, but it's a little bit of burning just right there. It's just a little bit, not too much, not to the point where I can't take it. But you know, if it was to really be burning my head, I would immediately wash it off. But there definitely is a tingling sensation. I can feel it working. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. So as you can see, this color has really like changed completely. And I believe it's been about 40 minutes now, maybe 30 minutes. And I'm going to wash it off because clearly it has done its job. So I'm going to wash it off now and I'll be back. Okay, so this is what T28 looks like on my scalp after I pre-bleached my hair, shampooed it with Shimmer Lights, and I even shampooed this with Shimmer Lights, conditioned it. I'm gonna use a drop of BioSilk. I like to use this before and after. You wanna put it in your hand and then apply a small amount in your hand and then apply it to your hair, because this can really make my hair really heavy and I don't want that. And honestly, the next product that I'm gonna show you guys and I'm about to use is like the best moisturizer. It gives a beautiful shine, and it's Nairobi, you guessed it. Best wrap foam on the market. Best wrap foam on the market. Like, so I'm literally using like that much BioSilk. And I'm just gonna put it in my hair like this while it's wet. It smells so good too. This is why I really love it. Okay. I think I love this blonde. I feel like I would go lighter, but not today. I just want to have healthy hair. You know, I want to be blonde, but I also want to have healthy hair. So I'm just going to apply it while my hair is wet. And this is going to be to wrap my hair down and style it so I can sit under the dryer. fire. Mega wrap strips only, okay? Don't get those junior ones. Don't get the white ones. They rip so easy. Like, look at the stretch that this gives without ripping. Now, I'm about to look like a mummy for a second. I like to get the back really good. Put it over my ear. Over my ear. Okay, my hair is done being dried. You ready? Are you really ready? Okay. And just to let y'all know, PSA, I took some of the wrap strips off in the middle so that it can dry faster. And then I just wrap the edges so that the edges stay down. But ready for the big reveal. Okay. I'm all done. This is the color. Let me back up a little bit. Like, this came out amazing. Amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't feel like doing my makeup, so this is what you get today, okay? But if you follow me on IG at Sadie Styles, which I'm gonna put links everywhere. I don't know where you're supposed to put it. I don't do YouTube all the time. But I'm going to put my IG on my page so that you can see my slay when I beat my face and how this whole look just pulls together. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I want you to know that I will come back as often as I can so I can give you like some beauty supply hauls. I want to do some reaction videos. I really want to build up my channel. I'm very new to this, so bear with me because I want to try to put out a lot of content and I want to try to keep giving you looks like this on a regular basis. So thank you for watching. My color came out beautiful, and like I said, go see a professional licensed hairstylist if you want to achieve this look. Don't try to do it yourself at home. I am a professional stylist. I have a license and you don't. Remember that.